pavement, where every step feel like a statement. Mama in the kitchen praying over low heat, trying to turn struggle into something to eat. Little brother draw dreams on a school desk, while outside life show no respect. Gunshots interrupt his concentration, turn innocence into hesitation. Hallway lights flicker like unstable faith, every neighbor carry invisible weight. Old men talk wisdom mixed with pain, say we survive, but it never changed. I've seen flowers grow through sidewalk scars, seen broken kids wish upon broken stars, seen laughter fade into quiet grief as survival become belief. And the cops roll through like Judgment Day, never ask questions, just take away. That kind of pressure been reality, turn neighborhoods into casualties.
Concrete hymns for the forgotten ones, where every lost soul still comes from. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow, trying to hold on to life right now. And the city keep taking its toll on every fragile human soul. Still the underground drums remain like echoes carved from pain.
I knew a brother named Louis from Block 4, used to fix radios behind store doors, dreamed of sound wave studio light, but darkness swallowed every night. Mom got sick, rent double fast, future faded into the past, so we started moving fast for survival. Another dream without revival. Little girls walk fast with keys between hands, reading danger from grown man glances. Too young to carry trauma so deep, but the city don't let innocence sleep, and racism still built in the frame. Through systems that never change, through schools that track potential down, while prisons multiply around. Meanwhile, rich folks never hear the pain, never feel concrete turn to rain, never see the tears in stairwell halls, or the silence before someone falls.
Hold on, don't lose your soul, keep breathing.
Still, I see miracles in decay, kids turn empty lots into play. Old women sing through broken glass, turning sorrow into contrast. I seen addicts rebuild their name, seen fathers step out of shame, seen mothers hold the world in place through exhaustion and endless pace. That's why these verses come raw and true, for the lost and abandoned youth, for the homeless beneath freeway lights, for the dreamers losing fights, for the workers stuck in endless grind, for every fractured state of mind, for the children raised on sirens and fear, for every tear nobody hear. And maybe someday concrete sings peace, maybe suffering finally cease. Till then these dusty drums remain for the souls inside the pain.
Concrete hymns for the forgotten ones, where every lost soul still comes from. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow, trying to hold on to life right now. And the city keep taking its toll on every fragile human soul. Still the underground drums remain like echoes carved from pain. For every voice buried under the pavement, for every prayer that never got answered, for every soul still singing in silence.
Broken angels on subway still ride slow through tunnels where forgotten echoes go. Mama still working while her body give out, but the rent don't care what she about. Little brother count stops like escape plans, dreaming bigger than these cracked hands. But the system don't teach exit routes, only ways to survive these doubts. Platform full of tired, hollow eyes, everybody learn how to normalize lies. Stay strong, written on mental scars. While overhead traffic hums like stars. I seen kids grow up before their time. Turn laughter into defense line. Turn trust into something they don't give. Cause where they from, not everyone live. And cops wait above every stairwell gate, like they studying who to devastate. That kind of pressure shaped the soul early. Turn innocence into something dirty.
Broken angels on subways still cry under flickering fluorescent sky.
Still we ride through the dark somehow, trying to hold on to life right now.
And the city keep taking its toll on every tired, fragile soul.
Still the underground drums remain like echoes through the pain. I knew a brother named Ty from Car 9. Used to freestyle bars on dime time. Dreamed of stages far from the grind, but life don't follow rhythm or rhyme. Mom lost work, food got thin. Future cracked where hope had been. He started hustling near the station doors, trying to feed hunger that don't feel remorse. Little girls clutch backpacks like shields. Walk fast through danger they don't reveal. Too young to carry that kind of fear. But the city make it clear, and racism still built in the route. Through who get in and who get out. Through schools that label kids too soon, while others inherit the moon. Meanwhile downtown never hear the rails. Never see broken childhood tales. Never feel the weight in every ride, or the silence people hide.
Hold on tight. Don't fade away. You'll find your way.
Still, I seen light in subway grind. Kids turn struggle into rhyme. Old men laugh on metal seats while life outside repeats. I seen addicts rebuild their name. Seen fathers step out of shame. Seen mothers hold the world alone, turning struggle into home. That's why these verses carry pain, from tunnel nights and window rain. For the homeless near train light glow. For the dreamers nowhere to go. For the workers stuck in endless grind. For every fractured state of mind. For the children raised on sirens and fear. For every tear nobody here. And maybe someday trains ride clean. Maybe life ain't so mean. Till then these dusty drums remain for the souls inside the pain.
Broken angels on subways still cry under flickering fluorescent sky.
Still we ride through the dark somehow, trying to hold on to life right now.
And the city keep taking its toll on every tired, fragile soul.
Still the underground drums remain like echoes through the pain.
For every tunnel that never ends, for every soul still riding through darkness, for every heartbeat lost underground.
Yeah, yeah. Right now. Yeah, yeah.
Rust in the gospel lights above the altar beams, while outside reality destroy dreams. Mama on the front pew holding tears tight, praying for her sons to make it through the night. Little brother wear hand-me-down coat sleeves. Learn faith but struggle to believe, cause every amen get drowned in sirens. Every blessing follow more violence. Hallway stairs smell like cigarette smoke. Old heads preach wisdom mixed with broke jokes, saying God watch us, but it feel delayed, like heaven got lost on the way. Corner boys stand outside, stained glass glow, trying to find salvation they don't know. Some hold pistols, some hold regret. All of them fighting what life gave them yet. And the cops don't knock when church doors close, but they quick when the neighborhood exposes every broken rule they already assumed, like guilt been assigned before we born in the womb.
Rust in the gospel light still shine over broken hearts and crooked lines. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow, trying to hold on to faith right now. And the city keep testing our
brother named Caleb from row 3. Used to sing choir harmony. Voice so pure it could shake the air. But struggle don't play fair. Mom got sick, bills got high. Soon survival replaced why he stopped singing. Started moving weight, trying to rewrite a broken fate. Little girl sit silent through sermons long, trying to understand what went wrong. Too young to carry generational weight, but inheriting everybody's fate. And racism still buried in polite tone. Through systems that leave us alone. Through schools where potential gets ignored, while prisons stay fully restored. Meanwhile rich folks sip wine in peace. Never hear this neighborhood grief. Never feel the tension in the air, or the prayers whispered everywhere.
Hold on, child. Through the fire, don't lose your way.
Still, I see miracles in the broken pews. Kids turn pain into rhythm and blues. Old women sing like heaven ain't far. Even under shattered stars, I seen addicts rebuild their name. Seen fathers return from shame. Seen mothers turn nothing into grace. Holding love in a broken place. That's why these verses come heavy and true. For the lost and abandoned youth. For the homeless sleeping near church doors. For the souls nobody restores. For the workers crushed by endless grind. For the forgotten state of mind. For the children raised on sirens and fear. For every tear nobody hear. And maybe someday gospel sounds clear. Maybe pain disappear. Till then these dusty drums remain. For the hearts inside the pain.
Rust in the gospel light still shine over broken hearts and crooked lines. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow, trying to hold on to faith right now. And the city keep testing our soul, turning young hearts into cold control. Still the underground drums remain, like hymns inside the pain.
For every prayer that never got answered. For every mother still kneeling in silence. For every soul still searching for light. Last stop before dawn breaks slow. Where the lost ones go, nobody know. Train platform cold like a graveyard breath. Every goodbye feel closer to death. Mama in the kitchen with the lights turned low, trying to act strong but the worries show. Bills on the fridge like a warning sign. Time pass faster when you barely find. Little brother sleep with the TV on static. Dreams getting buried in daily habit. Outside the sirens write lullabies for kids who learn trauma before they rise. Hallway whispers of broken plans. Old men shake with trembling hands. Elevator stuck between broken worse, like the whole building under a curse. And the cops patrol like shadows in steel. Treat every heartbeat like something to conceal. That kind of pressure make young minds bend. Turn trust into something that don't extend.
Last stop before dawn breaks through, where the sky don't feel brand new. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow, trying to hold on to life right now. And the city keep taking its toll on every forgotten soul. Still the underground drums remain like geckos through the pain.
I knew a brother named Sean from Platform 5. Used to fix broken radios just to survive. Dreamed of sound waves far from this mess, but reality applied more stress. Mom lost hours, rent went up. Future spilled from a cracked up cup. So we started running night shift routes, trying to silence survival doubts. Little girls clutch bags a little too tight, walking home under flickering light. Too young to understand why fear stay, but it follow every step each day. And racism still carved in the code. Through denied chances and heavy load. Through schools that track who stays behind and who gets freedom of mind. Meanwhile downtown never hear the train, never feel this level of strain. Never see the tears in concrete cracks, or the weight that never relax. Still I seen light in the midnight cold. Kids turn empty lots into gold. Old women laugh through tired eyes. Survivors of 1,000 tries. I seen addicts rebuild from ground zero. Seen broken men turn hero. Seen mothers turn struggle into art. Holding families torn apart. That's why these verses come raw and deep. For the souls who barely sleep. For the homeless under flickering signs. For the dreamers left behind. For the workers drowning in endless grind. For every lost state of mind. For the children raised on sirens in fear. For every tear nobody here. And maybe someday dawn feels kind. Maybe peace won't be so blind. Till then these dusty drums remain. For the ones inside the pain.
Last stop before dawn breaks through. Where the sky don't feel brand new. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow. Trying to hold on to life right now. And the city keep taking its toll on every forgotten soul. Still the underground drums remain like echoes through the pain. For every train that never feels safe. For every night that never ends easy. For every soul still waiting on dawn.
No prayer left in the streets tonight. Only shadows under broken street light. Mama talked to God, but the line feel dead. Just echoes in her tired head. Little brother learned silence real young, before his first words fully come. Gunshots louder than lullabies used to be. Now fear feel like routine to me. Hallway full of history nobody reads. Stains on walls from forgotten needs. Elevator stuck between floors of pain. Like time don't move in this domain. I seen friends turn their names on stone. Seen laughter turn into monotone. Seen dreams get buried before they grow. In soil only struggle know. And the cops don't come when hope disappear, but show up fast when the block get near. That kind of balance, twist perception deep. Make young souls stop trying to sleep.
No prayer left in the streets we walk. Only silence when the sirens talk. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow. Trying to hold on to life right now. And the city keep taking what's left. Turning survivor on a regret. Still the underground drums remain like echoes caught from pain.
I knew a brother named Jay from the 5th floor stair. Used to fix TVs like nobody cared. Dream of circuits and brighter days, but darkness found a way. Mom got sick, rent double fast. Future slipped into the past, so he ran with shortcuts in his hand. Trying to understand the demand. Little girls walk fast past broken glass. Learn to never let innocence last. Keys between fingers like survival tools. That's what fear teaches in these schools. And racism still built in disguise. Through policies and tired lies. Through job doors that never unlock. Through endless cycles that never stop. Meanwhile rich folks sleep without noise. No fear of losing daughters or boys. No sirens echoing through their dreams. No fractured reality seems. Hold on, don't break, stay alive. Still, I seen hope flicker in cracked cement. Like even pain got resilience sent. Kids turn empty lots into stages. Rewrite their own cages. I seen addicts rebuild their name. Seen fathers return from shame. Seen mothers turn nothing into enough through impossible stuff. That's why these verses cut so deep. For the ones who barely sleep. For the homeless on the bridge still cold. For the stories never told. For the workers crushed by endless grind. For the lost and left behind. For the children raised on sirens and fear. For every tear nobody here. And maybe someday streets find peace. Maybe suffering finally cease. Till then these dusty drums remain for the souls inside the pain.
In the streets we walk, only silence when the sirens talk. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow. Trying to hold on to life right now. And the city keep taking what's left. Turning survival into regret. Still the underground drums remain like echoes caught from pain.
For every soul still
still searching for meaning. For every block still whispering pain. For every heart still beating underground. Forgotten radios in apartment 13, hum low, playing songs from a life long ago. Mama cooking with the stove barely lit, still making magic out of nothing but grit. Little brother press ear to the wall real close, hear arguments echo like invisible ghosts. TV flicker, blue light on tired faces. Time moves slow in these places. Hallway carpet stained with memories of better days, hand broken energies. Elevator stuck on the same damn floor, like the building don't move no more. I seen neighbors stop asking each other names, cause everybody drowning in different pain. Some lost jobs, some lost love, some just trying to survive above. And the cops don't come when the heat go out, but show up fast when the screams of doubt. That kind of rhythm teach the youth early. World ain't fair, just cold and dirty.
Forgotten radios still play on through the night until the dawn. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow, trying to hold on to life right now. And the city keep breaking hearts, tearing whole worlds apart. Still the underground drums remain, like echoes through the pain.
I knew a brother named Marco from down the hall, used to fix electronics for free for all. Dreamed of circuits and electric light, but life got darker every night. Mom lost work, bills double fast, future faded into the past. So we started fixing stolen tech, trying to keep food on his neck. Little girls draw sunshine on fogged up glass, wishing winter didn't move so fast. Learn to smile even when scared inside. That's how innocence slowly dies, and racism still woven in the air. Through subtle looks and systems unfair, through schools that decide who gets ahead and who ends up buried instead. Meanwhile, rich folks never hear the noise, never see broken girls and boys, never feel what survival costs, or how many dreams get lost.
Don't fade away. Stay alive through the night.
Still, I seen light in the darkest rooms, hope bloom inside broken tunes. Kids tap beats on radiator heat, turn struggle into rhythm and beat. I seen addicts rebuild their name, seen fathers come back from shame, seen mothers hold families together tight through impossible nights. That's why these verses carry weight, from forgotten floors and seal fate. For the homeless under flickering signs, for the dreamers left behind, for the workers barely staying afloat, for every soul without a hope, for the children raised on sirens and fear, for every tear, nobody here. And maybe someday radios play clear, maybe the silence disappear. Till then these dusty drums remain, for the voices inside the pain.
Forgotten radios still play on through the night until the dawn. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow, trying to hold on to life right now. And the city keep breaking hearts, tearing whole worlds apart. Still the underground drums remain, like echoes through the pain.
For every apartment nobody visits, for every radio still whispering hope.
Yo, it's Cove Bear with the last mile. Yo,
neon graves under broken bridges glow.
where the river carries secrets nobody know. Steel beams crying rust into the wind, while another generation falling again. Mama at the kitchen table counting loss. Every bill feel like a heavy cross. Every knock at the door feel like fear. Every silence turn heavy in the ear. Kids grow up learning sirens as lullabies, learning trauma through exhausted eyes. Playground empty after certain hour. Joy gets swallowed by invisible power. I seen sneakers tied up on power lines, like dreams hanging between faded signs. See murals of faces long gone too soon. Watch over blocks under a broken moon. And the cops don't patrol, they occupy. Watch every movement like a lie. That kind of pressure twist young minds, turn innocence into warning signs.
Neon graves under broken bridges shine, where lost souls get left behind. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow, trying to hold on to life right now. And the city keep taking what's left, turning silence into regret. Still the underground drums remain like echoes carved in
I knew
pain.
a brother named Elian from Block 12. Used to fix speakers, fix himself as well. Dreamed of sound systems and studio days, but survival took different ways. Mom got sick, rent double fast. Future faded into the past. Started moving quick just to eat. Now another story buried in the street. Little girls learn keys like weapons tight, walking fast through polluted night. Every shadow feel like it might attack, so they never relax. And racism still coded in the frame. Through systems that never change the game. Through schools that track who belongs where. Through judges who already don't care. Meanwhile, rich folks ride glass elevators high. Never look down at the other side. Never hear the river of broken dreams, or the silent internal screams.
Don't lose your way. Hold on tight through the night.
Still, I seen flowers grow through cracked cement. Beauty born where despair was sent. Kids freestyle on broken concrete steps, turn pain into poetic reps. I seen addicts reclaim their breath. Seen fathers return from emotional death. Seen mothers rebuild from nothing left. Through struggle and endless stress. That's why these verses come heavy and true. For the lost and abandoned youth. For the homeless under bridge still cold. For the dreamers never told. For the workers buried in endless grind. For the broken state of mind. For the children raised by sirens and fear. For every tear, nobody here. And maybe someday bridges heal the scars. Maybe we stop counting stars. Till then, these dusty drums remain. For the souls carved in pain.
Neon graves under broken bridges shine, where lost souls get left behind. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow, trying to hold on to life right now. And the city keep taking what's left, turning silence into regret. Still the underground drums remain like echoes carved in pain.
For every reflection in the dark water, for every voice lost beneath steel bridges, for every soul still fighting to exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, steel skies over broken youth at the bus stop, waiting on a future that don't show up. Mama work double shift, hands worn out, still smile through a life full of doubt. Little brother count cracks in the pavement lines, learn geometry from broken signs. Teachers say dream big, like it's that simple, but hunger turned dreams into symbols. Hallways echo with domestic noise. Kids learn silence to avoid the void. Outside the corner boys debate survival, while inside hope read no revival. I seen sneakers hang from telephone wire, Emporia's mark where souls expire. And every block got a different name, but the pain sound exactly the same. And cops roll slow like they own the land. Every interaction turned into demand. Hands on waist like fear is law. That's how distrust get raw.
Steel skies over broken youth, where survival replaced the truth. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow, trying to hold on to life right now. And the city keep taking what's left, turning hope into quiet theft. Still the underground drums remain, like echoes built from pain.
I knew a brother named Jamal from Lane 6. Used to fix radios and broken mixtapes, dreamed of soundboards and studio lights. But reality swallowed those nights. Mom got sick, bills stacked high, so we learned how the streets reply. Fast money whispered in his ear while consequences disappear. Little girls walk home with keys clenched tight, reading shadows under flickering light. Too young for the weight they carry now, but the block teach survival anyhow. And racism still coded in the system deep, through denied loans and low income sleep. Through schools where teachers already assume that certain kids won't leave the room. Meanwhile downtown glass towers rise, far from these fractured lives, far from the sirens, far from the cost of every dream that got lost.
Keep your head up. Don't break inside. You're still alive.
Still, I see miracles in the chaos bloom. Kids turn stairwells into creative rooms. Old men play chess with patient minds, while the world outside declines. I seen addicts choose to fight again, seen brothers turn from violent trends, seen mothers raise kings from nothing left, through exhaustion and silent breath. That's why these verses carry weight, from broken homes and sealed fate. For the homeless sleeping under rail lights, for the dreamers fighting long nights, for the workers crushed by endless grind, for every forgotten mind, for the children raised by sirens and fear, for every tear nobody here. And maybe someday still skies clear, maybe hope replace the fear. Till then these dusty drums remain, for the souls carved by pain. Steel skies over broken youth, where survival replaced the truth. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow, trying to hold on to life right now. And the city keep taking what's left, turning hope into quiet theft. Still the underground drums remain, like echoes built from pain. For every kid still looking up at steel skies, for every mother still fighting to survive, for every soul the world forgot.
Empty corners hot, empty hearts remain. Under skies that always rain, still we breathe through the smoke somehow. Trying to hold on to hope right now. Deep corners hot, empty hearts remain. Under skies that always rain, still we breathe through the smoke somehow. Trying to hold on to hope right now.
Empty corners where the laughter used to stay, now only echoes of another lost day. Kids don't play after sundown no more, they learn survival before they explore. Mama fold bills that don't stretch enough, trying to turn struggle into love. Fridge hums loud but it's barely alive, still she smiles just to keep hope inside. Hallways smell like burnt plastic and pain, old memories stuck in the stains. Someone upstairs yelling ghosts again, while downstairs kids grow numb to the sin. I seen bicycles left on the curb for weeks, like childhood vanished in the streets. Seen best friends turn into enemies fast, over pride that don't even last. And the system don't care what we lose, only care about making headlines news. Another hood story packaged and sold, while the truth stayed cold. Empty corners, heavy heart remain. Empty hearts remain. Under skies that always rain, still we breathe through the smoke somehow. Trying to hold on to hope right now. Empty corners, heavy heart remain. Heavy hearts remain. Under skies that always rain, still we breathe through the smoke somehow. Trying to hold on to hope right now. Right now, right now, right now. I knew a brother named Louis from the block 5. Used to draw heroes just to feel alive.
Dreamed of comics, superhero skies, but reality cut those ties. Mom got laid off, bills went insane. Soon survival became the name of the game. Now we hustling just to keep food in place. Another young genius lost in space. Little girls learn fear through experience quick. Keys between fingers, heart beating thick. Too many shadows on these sidewalks late. Too many chances for danger to wait. And racism still breathes through polite smiles, through denied jobs and endless trials, through schools where potential gets ignored, while prisons get overcrowded floors. Meanwhile, cameras only show the worst. Never the hunger or emotional thirst. Never the kindness still alive in the block, or the hope that refused to stop. Still, I seen light in the darkest places. Kids turn pain into creative spaces. Old men laugh playing chess in the shade, while life around them slowly decayed. I seen addicts fight back from the edge. Seen fathers rebuild what they once pledged. Seen neighbors protect each other at night, even when everything ain't right. That's why these verses come heavy and true. For the lost and forgotten youth, for the mothers crying at phone booth calls, for the fathers behind prison walls, for the homeless beneath highway lanes, for the dreamers drowning in pain, for the workers breaking under the strain, for every soul left with no name. And maybe someday these corners heal. Maybe people feel what others feel. Till then, these dusty drums speak loud for the broken in the crowd. Empty corners, heavy hearts remain under skies that always rain. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow, trying to hold on to hope right now. Empty corners, heavy hearts remain under skies that always rain. Still we breathe through the smoke somehow, trying to hold on to hope right now. For every empty corner at midnight, for every heavy heart still beating, for every voice the world ignore. Roger Fullers. What is it? What is it? This thing that lives inside the human eye, clear like glass but heavy like a silent sky. That fits in a tear but wastes 1,000 nights. Falls like rain but never feels light. It tastes like the ocean mixed with pain. Quiet in motion but loud in the brain. Tendon of sorrow, resident of fear. It moves in silence but you feel it near. It comes when the world don't play fair, when hope disappears in polluted air. Sister of chaos, brother of despair, feeding on dreams that were never there. I fell in love with a dangerous calm, a soft little storm disguised as charm. She didn't ask, she just broke through my soul, left me standing in a story uncontrolled. I thought I was solid, I thought I was steel, but still bends when the wounds are real. And I felt it crack in the middle of pride, when emotion turned everything I tried inside. She's cruel but familiar, sweet but insane, a kiss that feels like emotional chain. And I walk through memories trying to escape, but they follow my shadow, they never break.
What do I gain from acting so hard when my own heart leaves internal scars? The wind don't care if you're strong or weak. It cuts just the same when it starts to speak. It blurred the ink of a broken poet, ran down the face of a prophet who know it. And I told myself, don't let them see, but pain don't respect privacy. They say real men don't cry in this land, but who built a world that don't understand? Tears on my face ain't weakness, it's truth. A life full of pressure inside the booth. I don't sleep right, I just drift and fight. Visions of stress in the dead of night. Wake up tired like I ran from fate. Eyes heavy like I carry the weight. Street conversations encoded pain. Every block got a loss, it won't explain. I seen loyalty turn into dust. Seen brothers fall while chasing trust. Some want money, some want respect. Some lose their soul just to feel correct. And I just observe from a fractured view, writing my truth in everything I do. My mother told me don't lose your way, but the world outside don't care what she say. She raised a man gotta meet. I told her I'm trying, I swear I am, but this life got pressure like shifting sand. Money looks sweet, but it eats your name. If you don't know balance, it turns to flame. So I move in silence, no crown, no throne, just broken rhythm in the microphone. If I rise from pain, from every drop of emotional rain. In this world, betrayal don't wear a face. It smiles like trust, then leaves no trace. And hope gets buried under concrete lies, while truth gets lost in corporate skies. I seen legends turn into names on walls, seen good intentions turn into falls, seen faith get tested in every form, when calm turns violent inside the storm. And still I walk through the broken sound, where every lost soul tries to be found. And if I fall, let the streets recall, not my fame, but the weight I carry through it all.
What is it?
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 Yo, that thing that falls but never makes a sound. Clear like glass but heavy like the whole damn town. Fits inside a knob and floods the soul in waves. Salt like the ocean carved inside our graves. It don't knock, it just enters your chest. Sets up a home where your silence can rest. Tenant of sorrow, landlord of pain. Moves through the mind like cold November rain. It comes in the quiet when pride falls asleep. Feeds on the strong and leaves nothing to keep. Sister a breakdown, cousin of fear. Laughs at your strength then disappears. I love the poison I called affection. Danced with the chaos, ignored all direction. She kissed like a storm that don't ask permission, then left me alone with my own collision. I thought I was iron, unbreakable steel, but iron still bends when the pressure is real. And I felt it deep in my spine, how love can turn venom with no warning sign. If I stay solid, why does my chest crack? If I move forward, why does it pull me back? I walk against wind that cuts through a bone, still pretending I'm made of stone. They told me real men don't cry in the streets, but they never felt tears turn blood into beats. Never carry silence that screams in your head. Never slept next to ghosts in a bed. The wind hits hard but it looks so calm, like a fake piece hiding a lotus psalm. It erases the ink of a broken poet, runs down the face of a prophet who knows it. Don't step to me, I buried my pride. Seen pain turn men into nothing inside. And yeah, tears fall eventually. That's a life sentence for eternity.
I've been losing sleep in a world that don't pause. Every dream got holes from invisible claws. Wake up dizzy, eyes heavy with wars. Mind still bleeding from emotional sores. Last night was a film I don't wanna replay. Same old demons still stalking my day. Voices in the silence like what you gonna do, while the clock says noon and I'm still in the blue. Street tales hit harder than scripture sometimes, when reality's written in crooked street lines. I seen brothers turn strangers for currency green. Seen angels fall just to chase a machine. Everybody talking like they know the code, but don't feel the weight of this overloaded load. Some for survival, some for the fame. Some lose their soul just to own a name. Me, I'm just writing what I couldn't say, trying to survive through another cold day. Watching ambition turn friends into ghosts, and love turn distant from the ones I love most. My mother told me, son, don't lose your way, but the world don't care what your mother would say. I told her I'm trying, but the pressure is real. How do you escape what you feel when you feel?
Money is nothing if your soul gets sold, but poverty's hunger is a story told cold. I seen good hearts turn violent and numb when survival starts beating like a drum. So I move in silence, no crown, no throne, just broken thoughts in the microphone zone. And if I rise, it won't be alone. I carry my past like a heavy stone. They preach about heaven, but live like hell. Every block got a story, it won't ever tell. Betrayal got faces you used to trust, and hope gets buried in concrete dust. Still I walk forward through fractured light, writing my truth in the dead of night. If I fall at the streets, remember my name, not for glory, but for surviving the pain.